Hello everyone, Xerophobus here. So today we're going to be reviewing 85 Crespo. So based off what we done last time with SIE, we're going to be doing the same thing with Crespo here in terms of expectations. So we expect based off his stats. Now his stats are kind of all round, so we expect decent pace, good finishing. His passing doesn't seem the best based off that card. We want good dribbling as well, that's what we expect. And his physical is kind of like bordering on like weak-ish. Like he can... It seems like he can hold the ball, but we'll see how he does in the clips. Just in terms of cheaper alternatives, we have Gabriel Jesus, who we all know is overpowered. Lacazette and Mbappe. So we're going to be comparing Crespo, who's about 400 and... what was he, 440 on the Xbox and about 460 on the PlayStation 4, compared to these cheaper alternatives. But again, like, it's the same thing as last time. We just want to see, is Crespo worth the money we're going to be paying compared to these other players. Just getting into his stats, so his overall stats seem quite good. The things that are obviously going to be sticking out for me is the fact that his passing, it does seem a little bit crap, not going to deny. His physical seems good. In terms of heading accuracy and jumping, it does seem quite good. His stamina is decent enough for me. However, that strength seems good, but that aggression is quite low, really low, so that might be a thing to watch out for. But today I boosted him with a hunter chemistry style. I want to get that pace up and that shooting up to make him absolutely lethal when he gets into the box. Right lads, so just getting in the clips. What can I say about Crespo? He's insane. I love him personally. To think of how cheap this lad is compared to other icons and what he actually does for my team, he's amazing. He's really clinical in those big moments you'll see throughout the clips. He gets in those positions and 9 times out of 10 he'll put the ball in the back of the net every single time. He's a big game player also. So in these games where it was really tight, he would break the deadlock for me. He would always break that deadlock, and when he gets that chance, every time pretty much it will be a goal. You'll see like throughout all of these clips he gets in, like, how do I describe them? Either really good positions or shots from outside the box. He will put it in the back of the net all the time. Movement is also really good. That is one thing I adore about Crespo. You have to do a bit of work from him in terms of his movement, but his movement overall is just insane. He's always in the right position. The one thing I also really like about him is if you play him in a 4-1-2-1-2, his link-up play is actually surprisingly good. You'll see in one or two of these clips where he just bounces the ball off Willian or Van Basten and just links up really well with them. So you can play him as a 1, you can play him as a 2. Personally, I prefer him as in that sort of 2 striker role. Gets a bit more freedom there, but you can easily play him in a 1. In terms of cons, that strength and aggression is a big downfall. He's not going to be that sort of striker to hold your play up and hold everything up. He's more of getting in the position, taking his chance. That's the sort of striker he is. He's not going to be the sort of striker where, you know, I compare him to Van Basten, who I'll be doing in a few days' time. Van Basten can hold the ball really well. Crespo can't. That's like the biggest comparison. It's why I have those two up there, so one can hold the ball and I can play off the other. Heading was a letdown as well. That was really surprising for how good his stats say his jumping and his heading accuracy is. I've never seen him once really win a header against a centre back, either from kicking the ball out or just, you know, across into the box. That was a real letdown for me. So overall, I'm going to give Crespo a rating of an 8.5. The only reason why I am not rating this lad higher is because of that heading and that hold-up play. But for me personally, he's unbelievable. He's such a good player in terms of finishing. Now, is he worth it? In my opinion, yes. But like I've used him, I think he's amazing. One of the lads played with him, he didn't think he was that great, but personally, in my opinion, absolutely insane. He will get you those goals. He banged in so many goals for me over the weekend league. It was insane. I badly need someone to do that, and he's filled that void. He is also FUT Champs ready, lads. He will get you goals in FUT Champs every single time. Anyway, lads, that's the end of the review. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And we have 91 Van Basten coming up next, and after that we have 86 Willian. So I will talk to you then.